Hello everyone, this is Never. Today we're going to see that the topic of online tools for molecular talking part 2 video. Part 1 video I have already given, the description itself I have provided, and also you want the content to reuse in the proper way means I have given in the description DOE number. Please follow it. So in this section we're gonna see that four different online server for molecular talking. The first one is Patch-2, second one is Hatter, third one is Glassflow, fourth one is Fighter Web. These are the URL for the server. In this lecture, we're gonna talk about what are the online tools available and advantages and drawbacks and how to use the server. So first one is Patch-2. Patch-2 is one of the algorithm for molecular talking. In this Patch-2 is used to predict the protein ligand, enzyme inhibitor, antibody antigen, protein and small molecules. So it will used to predict the two molecules that surface divided into patches according to the surface shape. It will predict, and the pattern should be visualized. It's visualized like puzzle pieces. So one patch are identified, another one patch is superimposed by using the shape matching algorithm. In this patch hub, there are three major stages are used for this algorithm. One is molecular shape representation, second one is surface patch matching, third one is filtering and scoring. So the molecular shape representation, the structure of the protein or small molecule, how it will be represented, and the surface patch matching means the surface it will bind, it will patch up like a puzzle, so it will detect the perfect match for patching up, and after that the filter based on the patching up how it patched together, and the scoring will measured. So what is the advantages of doing this patch talk? It will this algorithms divides the conveyor dot or surface representation, so the molecule into the concave, convex or flat patches. So this algorithm mainly the geometry based method, and this software is high efficiency and fast transformational search, and the local features matching rather than the brute force searching, a 6-dimensional transformation space. So how gonna use the patch talk? So I have provided here the URL link. So you can type in the Google, you can get it that this link, and this is the patch talk. The patch talk is molecular talking algorithm based on the shape complementary surfaces. It's mostly based on the shape, structure, pattern, whatever it is. You can provide the receptor molecule. You can give them the PDP ID, the 4-letter, or else if you have downloaded such a PDP format means you can provide it here. Here they mentioned upload the file, so you can click and upload your file, and the ligand molecule you can give the ID, or else you can provide the PDP and the email address. If you want to get the email, so you have to provide your email ID, and that what is the the clustering RMST. If you know how much RMST you want clustering, you can give, or else you can provide as default, and the complex type, which complex you are providing. Here they are given default, or else you know the enzyme inhibitor complex, you can give enzyme and the inhibitor, and select here enzyme inhibitor, or antigen antibody means you have to given the antigen antibody. Protein small molecule protein ligand you are doing means you can given the protein ligand, or else you can give the default option. You can click submit and you will get the result, or else you can go to the advanced option. If you know you want to fix up the grid box size in the particular binding site means you can show click on the receptor binding site option will be there, ligand binding option and the destruction construction. So if you know that the particular binding site to bind the protein or ligand, you can provide the file here and you can click the submit. So this way to do the patchdoc. And the second one is haddock. Haddock also it just resemble like the hedgehog. So here also they will to predict the protein nucleotide. Protein nucleic acid, DNA, RNA, anything, and the protein ligand also we can dock using the haddock. Here, one more thing is it will handle to change the amino acids. So point mutation also we can fill it and side chain missing side chain also we can fill it and doing the dock. So it is the one of the useful available tools in the GitHub also. It we can modify the amino acids in the PDB file, protein file. It will handle the large complexes containing the 20 chains, up to 20 chains. It will increase the speed of these calculations for use, and the this haddock actually produces the high efficient quality to achieve the PDB file. And what is the advantages doing this? The homology models and up to 6 protein can talk together. Up to 6 protein we can talk together, and the refinement of the web interfaces. Only one protein has experimental data. The protein, if you are doing docking, means the protein, only one protein as to experimental data to compare it, and had these docs of first is ab initio mode, so no data are provided. So the docking is strongly based on the quality of the structure. Initially you are giving the starting, you are giving the structures, shape, how the protein and the symmetric situation based on the docking result will give it. So we can see how haddock will can do it in web server. So this is the haddock server page. You can click if your the home page look like this, and you can go to submit option, and here you can register and you have to do the docking with a academic email address. And I'm giving for reference, I am showing input data. You have to select how many dog you want. You have to select. Now I'm giving 2, and if you want to give the job name also you can give, and where is the structure provided and all those options. And this one is protein or protein ligand, or what is this protein file or ligand file or peptide or a protein nucleic acid, for example DNA or RNA shape or everything. What you are providing, you have to click enter it, and you have to upload your file. This one is based on the which chain, which this one, and you want to provide anything, turn it on means you have to turn it on. This is second molecule. Here I am given the number of molecules too. So first one you have to give the choose and give select, give the provide the PDB. And the second one is like that, you have to select protein means there also protein, here also you have to select protein. Or protein ligand means you can give alternative, and input the data and input the parameter, and docking parameter, it has the lot of information, the distance restrictions, restraints, and sampling parameter, clustering parameter. What are the information if you want to give, you click and provide it here. Or else you want to select the default option means you click just select, no need to click anything. You provide your PDB and click submit. It will provide your results. And the third one is ClassPro. ClassPro is to predict the protein-protein docking. It also resemble like Z-talk. It will rigid body. A rigid body means inflexible. The protein is inflexible, binding together. The RMST based on the clustering of 1000 lowest energy structures. The removal of steric cliches by energy minimization. During the energy minimization, it will remove the steric cliches, and the selection based on the size of the cluster. The protein result selection is based on the size of low energy clusters rather than based on the energy value. So the docking result it will provide is best compared to others. It will robust. This solver also based on the fast Fourier transform algorithm. It is mainly the fast Fourier algorithm. It will determines the Fourier transform. It will determines the distinct Fourier transform of the significance faster than the computing it directly. It will reduce the number of computations needs for the problem size issues. So these algorithms we use, and what is the advantages of doing this classification is that it will automatically computing the docking of two protein structures. So the result, the rank list is protective complexes, and the cluster, the order to by the clustering properties. It will arrange by the clustering properties. So it will it determines the DFT distinct Fourier transform also. So we will see the how the classifier is working. This this server also, if you want to use, means you have to register using your academic email address. So in that option you have to give the job name and what is the server CPU or GPU you are using, and it will accept the 20 standard amino acids and the RNA. So for the heparin as a ligand, you are using heparin as a ligand means it should be in the 20 standard of amino acids, and here you have to provide the PDB ID, or else if you don't have the PDB, I mean you want to dock with a particular chain, so you can upload your file, also click upload, and you can upload your PDB file also, protein number 1 and protein number 2, and if you are focusing on I mean PDB ID, you can provide, and you can mention the which chain you are going to use. Which chain you are going to use. So here you will provide the PDB file 1, PDB file 2, and you can give the advanced options also. If you want to click advanced option, the attraction and repulsion and structure of modification, multimer docking, antibody mode, other mode, heparin ligand, profile and restraints. If you want to give the any advanced option you want to restrict to it, you can give, or else you can go as a default option you can give, and I agree that is pro, and you can click and dock with your protein molecule. And the fourth one is PyDoc. PyDoc is a web server for the structural prediction of protein-protein interactions. This also this server also to predict the protein-protein interaction alone. It will coordinate the 3D structure or three-dimensional structure of the two interacting proteins. The PyDoc behave the protein is stretched body, so inflexible mode. The protein docking together, the orientation generated by the FT dock. This docking orientation is called mainly by the electrostatic interactions and the dissolution energy. PyDoc web is optimized by the PyDoc version 3. It will include the custom parallel version of FTDoc. It will implemented using the message passing interfaces MPI. The library is MPI-CH2. It will generate the docking forces. which force it will go and bind each other, which capable to scale to the multiple processes or force. What is the advantages of doing this without purpose? This our reached body docking to predict the protein-protein complexes. It will also use the FFT calculation, the fast Fourier transform calculation, and it can evaluate the scoring functions of the protein-protein interaction and include the electrostatic and the dissolution energy, and also van der Waals' contribution, the limited science and the Python modules, the new development they are planning to implement in the patch prediction, PyTorch NIP, optimal docking area, PyTorch ODA, domain assembly, PyTorch ETT, slipper scoring energy, PyTorch slipper. These are the reference I used for this lecture, and all those data are gathered from the variety of sources, online server and databases, and some of the websites, and mainly the articles and books. I all feel gratitude to all of them, and also I'm most thankful to my institute, Vellore Institute of Technology. Thank you so much.